thequickgallop.com, and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper, share with readers and viewers the replays of the last winning run by each of the 16 starters in the 2023 Mouttet Mile. The Mouttet Mile will be contested on Saturday, December 2, 2023. The replays are done in draw order.
Field in line, they're off for the Gold Cup. Ability just misses it at the start as they run the back stretch and head toward the 6 in the Gold Cup. Rejourne the pilot sets the fractions. The speedy She's My Destiny now cuts into that lead as they leave the 6. Just a length separates them. Mahogany races up next. I've Got Magic is racing wide of these. I Am Fred in the red is 5 lengths off that lead. A gap of 5 or more opens up to Perfect Brew, joined by Ability. Down the back stretch they go in the Gold Cup. They make their way now toward the half mile. Rejourne the pilot will get there first, shadowed by Mahogany. I've Got Magic racing out 3 wide. She's My Destiny now asked to go by the rider. I Am Fred is still in the chance, needing to find 4.5 lengths. Ability now makes some progress, and the late running Perfect Brew at the back of the field. They're blasted past the 3 in the Gold Cup. They're coming toward the final 5/16th, and Mahogany, the big horse, now picks up that lead and is asked to sprint away from them. It is Mahogany coming into the lane. Mahogany pushed out 1/4 mile to run in the Gold Cup, and Mahogany is in charge with 3/16 to run. Can they catch Mahogany? You'll have to falter badly as Mahogany comes to the furlong pole with a clear lead. She's My Destiny running on from behind. Mahogany driven to the back. She's My Destiny, the filly, beginning to close up. Mahogany under pressure. She's My Destiny charging forward under Ramon. The pair, they're meters from the wire. She's My Destiny beats Mahogany in the Gold Cup. Then Ability, Perfect Brew, I Am Fred, and Rejourne the pilot go by together. I've Got Magic at the back. They're off for the Mark My Word. They head Cornerstone. Marginally slowly out, but Miniature Man misses it badly and has a lot of catching up to do as the field run into that clubhouse turn. They're into it now, and Blue Vinyl has taken charge early and gone straight to the lead and opens up some 2 lengths, outbid a chasing in second. Toward the inside, they head Cornerstone, right alongside Gone in the Grill, and a gap to the slow-starting Miniature Man yet to recover. They're about to take now to the back stretch. They do so now and make their way toward the 6, and Blue Vinyl under a snug wrap leads up, outbidder a length and a half back. They head Cornerstone as they leave the 6, moving closer in third. Gone in the Grill racing back in fourth, and Miniature Man now making up some lost ground as they race toward the final 5. Blue Vinyl attempting to go all the way. Outbidder now pressing just 3 parts of a length down. The head Cornerstone watches them from third, just 2.5 to 3 lengths off that lead. Miniature Man is a further 3.25 to 3.5 lengths back and racing at the back of the field and beginning to fade. It's a Gone in the Grill as Class catches up with him, and the field arrive at the 7/16. Stablemate of Blue Vinyl striding out. Now the rider lets out a notch, and Blue Vinyl slips away by some 3 lengths. The head Cornerstone is driven to get closer. Outbidder also under the pump. Miniature Man races up next, and forget Gone in the Grill, who has missed the bus as they're coming into the top of the lane, and it is Blue Vinyl in complete control under a hand ride. The rider having a peep in his mirrors, and Blue Vinyl has a clear lead. The head Cornerstone best of the rest. Miniature Man has made some progress after the poor beginning. Outbidder races up next, but it is all up in front. Blue Vinyl leaves the furlong pole and leaves the entire field for dead. It is Blue Vinyl opening up double digits with every stride, and Blue Vinyl will win the Mark My Word trophy in complete control. The head Cornerstone is second. Miniature Man is third. Outbidder is fourth. They're off for the Jamaica Oaks. Quickly, Mamma Mia has taken charge early as they're going to pass us for the first time. Princess Sharon in pursuit some 2 lengths back. Essential Quality now ranges up to take the leaders on. Lady Abimada out wide. Power from above racing just toward the inside of that one. Bella Bella in the blue races with Brown Skin Girl. Empress Lynx occupies the rail as they leave the mile. Behind them, that's Savvy Girl, All for Love, and She's My Hedge Fund they share last. They make their way toward the back stretch, and out in front, Mamma Mia rated to get the distance. Showing on that lead as they leave the 7, 2 lengths in front of Princess Sharon, throttle back in second. Essential Quality is just in behind them in third in a handy spot as they run toward the 6. Paul from above races on the inside of Lady Abimada. Empress Lynx, they lead the 6, runs the rail, joined by Brown Skin Girl on the go. Bella Bella races further back. A gap opens up to She's My Hedge Fund and Savvy Girl, and All for Love at the back. They're about to arrive at the 5. Mamma Mia slowing it down a bit. Princess Sharon continues the chase from second. 4 lengths back to Paul from above. Asked to pick up, that's a Brown Skin Girl and a Lady Abimala for company as they leave the half-mile marker, and the tempo will now increase. A gap back to Bella Bella and Empress Lynx. Essential Quality looks to have cried enough. So to Savvy Girl, She's My Hedge Fund, and All for Love ridden, but still at the back. 3 furlongs remaining in the Oaks, and out front Mamma Mia attempts to go all the way. Princess Sharon is left 3 lengths back and beginning to struggle a bit as they're about to come into the lane, and it is a Mamma Mia who brings them in under the hand ride. Princess Sharon now feeling the sting of the stick. They drive up inside the final quarter, and it is Mamma Mia. Watch Power from above now making ground and switch toward the outside. Princess Sharon running on the spot, but Mamma Mia looks to have stolen it inside the final furlong. It is Mamma Mia in the 84th running of the Jamaica Oaks. Mamma Mia won the Guineas, the 1,000 Guineas, and Mamma Mia is going to win the Oaks. Mamma Mia, easing down in the end, wins by double digits. Paul from above is second. Princess Sharon third. Brown Skin Girl fourth. All for Love is fifth. They're off for the Port Royal Sprint. Ability just misses it. Rojon the Pilot and Mahogany all get good breaks. Generational is running quickly. There goes Madeline Sunshine, and Madeline Sunshine is the one now who streaks through to get that lead as they leave the 5. Mahogany going in chase in second. Generational racing on the rail. I Am Fred is in a close position in fourth, just about 4.5 lengths racing off that lead. I've Got Magic is further back as they leave the half mile. Freedom Street right on the tail end of those. In behind those, God of Love races up. King Arthur is running right against the fence as they make their way now, flashing past the 3/8 pole. Ability now begins to make a big run with a Perfect Brew. Rojon the Pilot in that grouping of horses, and toward the back of the field going nowhere. Is that a fact as they come thundering into the top of the lane in the 3rd running of the Port Royal Sprint? They arrive at the 3/16th and over on the rail and travelling powerfully. That's Madeline Sunshine. Mahogany now coming on the outside. It's Madeline Sunshine driven to the max. Mahogany right there. They make eye contact briefly, and now Mahogany snatches the lead. They're inside the final 16th. It is the big horse and the favourite Mahogany coming away to win the 3rd running of the Port Royal Sprint. Finishing in second, Madeline Sunshine, close between I Am Fred and Perfect Brew. I've Got Magic is back in 5th. They're off. An almost perfect start. She's My Destiny as expected, shows her speed and goes for that lead. Angling down as they make their way into that clubhouse turn. She's My Destiny off the rail. I Am Fred in the red. Right there against the fence, that's Sistren Treasure as they've left the mile. She's My Destiny and Sistren Treasure, they match speed. I Am Fred settled in behind them. King Arthur right alongside almost. Miniature Man races next. They're followed up by Calculus, and Big Daddy trails the field in the Distinctly Irish as they take to the back stretch and now run away toward the 6. She's My Destiny rated on that lead and looking relaxed. Sistren Treasure racing on the rail 2 lengths down. I Am Fred is also reserved. King Arthur on their outside. Calculus now beginning to edge closer with Miniature Man and a Big Daddy a long way last. They arrive at the 5, and She's My Destiny attempts to go gate to wire with a 4-length advantage. It's held over I Am Fred. King Arthur right alongside. These two make eye contact. Calculus is 2 lengths in behind them. Miniature Man and Abigail able now asked to move. Sistren Treasure has faded back toward the back of the field, and Big Daddy remains last. They've left the 7/16. She's My Destiny hunted now by I Am Fred and King Arthur. These two closing the gap as they leave the 3. Miniature Man is some 4.5 lengths off that lead. Calculus now shaken up. Sistren Treasure trying to renew the challenge, and Big Daddy, although edging closer, remains at the back of the field as I Am Fred up front has now taken charge. She's My Destiny fades. King Arthur asked to kick in on the outside. It's I Am Fred inside the final 3/16th, holding on to that lead. Here is King Arthur now let loose on the outside, but I Am Fred responds to the left-hand stick. It is I Am Fred, a 2-length leader. King Arthur continues to come with a challenge inside the final 16th. It's I Am Fred and action back. Ray and Lucy's driving him for all he's worth. They get there to win the Distinctly Irish over King Arthur. Then Miniature Man. Sistren Treasure is 4th.
They're off. Good start from the inside for Commander Flynn, who's headed off for the early lead, taken on by Legend in the early stages. Easy as ABC guarding inside position. Mateo's up on the outside. Then it's Unified Weekend. He begins ahead of two. They are Pluma Roja and Affy Kid. In the run around the first turn, the advantage to Commander Flynn. He leads by half a length. Legend moves to him second. Easy as ABC is now in third. Mateo races in fourth. He's in the green colors, two better than Unified Weekend. Affy Kid is on his outside, and the trailer is Pluma Roja. They complete a quarter of a mile and straighten out for the run down the backstretch. It's Commander Flynn and Edgard Zayas in front through a 24-2 opening quarter. Legend, the nearest pursuer, second, pocketed up third, as easy as ABC. Mateo races from fourth with Unified Weekend in the blue blinkers looking for some place to go. Pluma Roja sliding through at the inside, and out the center is Affy Kid as they race to the half-mile point. The opening half mile was 49-4. They take much closer order now. The leader is Commander Flynn from Legend in second. From the outside, Mateo is now moving closer on the far outside. Affy Kid let go for a run. Here's Affy Kid striding forward, four wide on the outside. Then back from there, it's Pluma Roja ahead of Easy as ABC. And if the favorite wins, he'll pass everybody as Unified Weekend is last of all as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Affy Kid with a big sweeping move to take the lead now. Mateo fights with him. Legend is next, working to the clear. Easy as ABC. Then Pluma Roja. Unified Weekend is next, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Affy Kid, the target. Easy as ABC takes aim on the outside. At the rail, it's Legend. Late run from Unified Weekend. He was going to get a slice here, but the win's going to go to Easy as ABC. Easy as ABC to win going away. Affy Kid second. Unified Weekend third. Legend's fourth in 144-1.
They're off for the poor little rich girl. Fair start. Jordan Rain's Perfect Brew took off fast on the far side. As they head away now toward the final 6 furlongs, and Jordan Rain gets it from Is That a Fact, the speedball moving through on the fence. They lead the 6. Is That a Fact will attempt to go all the way, showing them a clean pair of heels at the moment. 2.5 lengths in front of Jordan Rain's. Blue Vinyl settles down in third, just behind them as they leave the 5. A break of 3 lengths to Sweet Majesty, Perfect Brew almost alongside. Outbidder races toward the back with the head Cornerstone, and Regal and Royal outclassed at the back at the moment. They swing past the half mile and run into the turn. Is That a Fact continues to lead up by some 2.5 lengths. Jordan Rains and Blue Vinyl continue the chase. Perfect Brew just in behind them. 5 lengths separates them as they leave the 3. A gap of 6 to the head Cornerstone. 2 lengths in behind Sweet Majesty. Asked to go down against the rail. Outbidder toward the back along with a Regal and Royal as they turn for home at the top of the lane in the Poor Little Rich Girl. And it is That a Fact who continues to hold that lead. Perfect Brew and Blue Vinyl now let loose and asked to close the gap. Is That a Fact coming under some pressure, and the rider now calls for the stick in the left hand as they run past the furlong pole. Blue Vinyl now finding top stride as they're inside the final 16th. Is That a Fact beginning to run on fumes. Blue Vinyl charging over the outside. These two bobbing noses to the line. It could be Is That a Fact over Blue Vinyl, but it's very close. Then Perfect Brew, Jordan Rains, the head Cornerstone. Michael Sims lets them go. They're off. Perfect start. I Am Fred right up with the front runners early as they charge down the back stretch. Runaway Algo has now come through, and Runaway Algo gets that lead. King Arthur is a length and a half down. They leave the 6. I Am Fred throttled back into third, and Mahogany held off those splits is fourth as possibly 4 lengths separates them as they head down the back stretch. The quartet now go flashing past the 5. Runaway Algo caught by I Am Fred. Mahogany right alongside almost. These 3 almost in a line. King Arthur is left further back and will have to do more running late as they leave the half mile and the tempo increases. It's a Runaway Algo fighting off I Am Fred and Mahogany. These 3 in tight quarters. King Arthur has more to do. They arrive at the 3 in the Eros Trophy, and a Runaway Algo attempts to go all the way. I Am Fred now bubbling to the boil and breathing down the neck of the leader. Mahogany has to do more running and forget King Arthur at the moment. It's a runaway Algo in the blue silks at the top of the lane. A quarter of a mile. Can they catch this? A runaway Algo. I Am Fred is trying hard to do so. Mahogany right alongside, and forget King Arthur, but runaway Algo continues the run up front inside the final furlong. Can they catch runaway Algo, enjoying a 4-length lead? I Am Fred running on the spot with Mahogany. It's a runaway Algo in the Eros Trophy. The Sneaky Fox, Radish Roman, using the hands alone, they win by 5 or more over I Am Fred. Mahogany, King Arthur is fourth and last. One mile the trip. They're off for the Guineas. Sensational Move just came out a bit slow. Mojito races with the back of the field early. Awesome Anthony in the black cap takes off quickly. Ability is showing some speed along with a Burning Valor as they go flashing past the 7. They're settling down as they make their way down the back stretch and head toward the final 6. Awesome Anthony the leader. Ability right there with Burning Valor. Mojito now has made a big move and closing in on them as they race past the 6. Burning Valor fades back into 4th. Rhythm Buzz is racing just in between horses. Sensational Move runs the rail. Secret Admiral racing in behind horses. Money Miser has made progress and begins to pick off runners. And at the back of the field, it is a Whiz Kid. Just about a half a mile remaining in the Guineas, and the fleet-footed Mojito has been sent to that lead and slips away by some 3 lengths. Ability trying to chase as they leave the 7/16. Awesome Anthony is right there in the 3rd. Money Miser now beginning to go down as they leave the 3/8 pole. Sensational Move races up with Rhythm Buzz. A break back to Secret Admiral and a Burning Valor, the Carl Anderson team, and at the back remains Whiz Kid, but out in front it's Mojito turning for home in the 2,000 Guineas. And Richard Azan's missile has been let loose. The rider having a look behind him, and it is all Mojito beginning to run away from them. It is Mojito and Dane Dawkins in charge in the 2,000 Guineas. Mojito is a big one. He's sending a message for the rest of the classics. Could I take the Triple Crown? And he sure could. Mojito has trampled the field and destroys them. Money Miser is 2nd. Ability is 3rd. Close between Rhythm Buzz and Sensational Move.
And they're off in the 3rd running of the Jamaica Cup. From the fence, Runaway Algo comes out firing, and in hand 2nd is Blue Vinyl, and up to 3rd goes Atomica. Away in 4th is Further and Beyond. 2nd last early to head Cornerstone, and Miniature Man is last of the half dozen as they charge into the clubhouse turn. The 3 favorites almost 3 in line, with Runaway Algo holding inside position and the lead. Atomica forcing the issue 3 wide, and Patterson has a decision to make on Blue Vinyl. Will he sit or will he go with them? He's going to go with them. So the 3 favorites, they drop the gloves early as they complete the opening quarter. Into the backstretch as 1. It's Atomica 3 wide. Blue Vinyl in the 2-path. Runaway Algo pushing along at the inside. These 3 have opened a big advantage on Miniature Man outside to head Cornerstone, and Further and Beyond races between as they head to the 5/8. Atomica takes the lead. She's now a neck in front of Blue Vinyl. They've gone 2.5 better than Runaway Algo. It's a big gap to Miniature Man, who's underway while 4th, then to head Cornerstone. The trailer, Further and Beyond.
As they race away now toward the final half of a mile in the Jamaica Cup, and the battle up front continues. Blue Vinyl now giving way. Atomica asked to pick it up, and Atomica now goes on as they leave the 7/16. Blue Vinyl backing out into 2nd. Runaway Algo needs to find 6 to get to Atomica. A huge gap opens up to Miniature Man to head Cornerstone, and forget Further and Beyond as the pace increases at the 5/16. They're coming into the lane, and the Super Filly Atomica looking to hit 5 from 5. They're coming into it now. It's Atomica. Blue Vinyl throwing down the challenge on the outside. Atomica continues to hold the advantage in the Jamaica Cup. It's Atomica under the left-hand stick, running to the furlong pole. Blue Vinyl drifting off a true line. Atomica continues to run straight and true. A furlong to catch her. Can Blue Vinyl do it? He's the only one who can. They race toward the final 16th. It is Atomica and devastating Dane Dawkins. Atomica, the nuclear-powered filly, will take the 3rd running of the Jamaica Cup by 3 or 4 over Blue Vinyl. Then Miniature Man, Runaway Algo, the head Cornerstone, and Further and Beyond yet to finish. They're ready? They're off. Ataba steps off slow. Tight group goes for that lead. Power Ranking now comes away with it. Luxol on the outside of the Grey Duke. Freedom Street is right with them. Just about 3 lengths separates the first 4 as they charge past the 5. A length and a half in behind Eagle One. A neck away, that's Taurus Boy. Then Generational. And in the yellow silks, Regal and Royal trails. A half a mile to run. They go spinning into the turn for home. Power Ranking and Luxol in a duel. The Duke running in the slipstream and waiting on them to fold. Eagle One is a further 3 lengths down. Taurus Boy races 2.5 lengths further back. Freedom Street has more to do, along with Generational, Catawba and Regal and Royal now asked to get going, but has a lot to find as they're about to come thundering into the lane, and the Grey Duke has grabbed the lead at the top of it. It's a Duke coming into the lane with a good looking advantage. Power Ranking over on the rail. Eagle One now will try to run on as they lead the 3/16th, but it's Duke continuing to chart the course. Eagle One over on the rail, put to the stick. Power Ranking is fading. Luxol going nowhere at the moment, and the Grey Duke continues to fend them off inside the final 16th. It's Duke out in front and skipping away under the champion jockey Dane Dawkins. They win by maybe 5 over Eagle One. Power Ranking, Taurus Boy, Regal and Royal is next. Once again, an almost perfect start. Essential Quality roars to the front as they head toward that clubhouse turn. Essential Quality taking the widest route, but angling down now has that lead at the clubhouse turn. Money Miser races near the rail in the red and black and white. Super Alex joins Money Miser. They rub shoulders. A length and a half to 2 lengths back to Uncaptured Empress. Racing back in behind that one, that's a Rhythm Buzz as they go floating past the 7. A gap of 5.06 to Power from above. Wow How races second from the back, and Here Comes Doc is last. They've taken to the backstretch proper and come away now toward the final 6, and Essential Quality attempts to go all the way with a 4-length lead. It's held over Super Alex. Money Miser 3 lengths back. Rhythm Buzz racing up with Uncaptured Empress. A gap opening up to Power from above. Wow How racing a length further back, and last of all it's Here Comes Doc. They leave the 5 and head away now to the final half of a mile. Essential Quality out in front, but not so far. Super Alex and Money Miser slicing into that lead. Rhythm Buzz racing on the outside in 4th. Just about 5 lengths separates that bunch. Uncaptured Empress is a further 3 lengths back. A gap opening up to Power from above. Then Wow How, and Here Comes Doc going nowhere at the moment. The leaders leave the 3/8 pole behind them, and Essential Quality is being caught by Super Alex. Money Miser stoked up on the rail. Rhythm Buzz in a handy spot if good enough. These 4 now in a tight clump as they come turning into the top of the lane. It is Super Alex just the leader. Money Miser coming alongside and rubbing shoulders. These 2 battling eye to eye. They're inside the final 3/16. Super Alex showing a lot of fight on the rail. Money Miser continues to challenge, and now Money Miser points over Super Alex. Does Super Alex have anything left to fight back? It is Money Miser out in front. Action Pack, Ray Lewis and Money Miser beginning to come away in the United Racehorse Trainers Association Trophy. They take it by 3. Super Alex is second. Power from above is third. Rhythm Buzz fourth. Here Comes Doc is fifth. Jean de Pilot comes away quickly. Lure of Lucy rushing on the rail. I've Got Magic in between horses. God of Love racing out wide with Jordan Reigns. Generational races toward the back along with Perfect Brew, but the field is very compact as they arrive at the half mile. I've Got Magic battling for that lead. Jordan Reigns in between horses. And now Jordan Reigns quickens and goes for that lead. I've Got Magic racing in second. Rojon the Pilot in the white cap racing in third. Perfect Brew just in behind them, 5 lengths off that lead. A gap opens to Lure of Lucy, God of Love, and Generational now trailing the field as they come thundering into the top of the lane. A quarter of a mile to run. Jordan Reigns attacked now by I've Got Magic. Rojon the Pilot out wide. Perfect Brew tucked in between them. They run toward the furlong pole. Jordan Reigns and a Perfect Brew now, and Perfect Brew snatches the lead from Jordan Reigns. I've Got Magic asked to bubble to the boil on the rail, but it is Perfect Brew beginning to lengthen stride inside the final 16th. This is the I'm Satisfied trophy, and Perfect Brew romps it by maybe 5 lengths over I've Got Magic. Jordan Reigns. Rojon the Pilot has finished in fourth. Tap comes away with press conference. Ring Charmer in behind them. Moreover, toward the center, True Bravado in the bright orange is running pretty quickly in the early exchanges. Ultimate Machine is in the middle and also showing some good speed. A Gift from Ben and Madeline Sunshine more toward the far side. But they're spread right across the course, and American Tap looks to have that advantage. True Bravado in chase. Luxol just in behind him. Press Conference near to us. On the far side, A Gift from Ben and Ultimate Machine asked to get going, but American Tap seems to be cruising the rider. Now changing his hold, and American Tap has them all off their legs. Ultimate Machine in the middle. A Gift from Ben on the far side with Madeline Sunshine, but this American Tap is in full flight and running away from them inside the final 16th. It's American Tap. A smart one, and American Tap comes away to win by maybe 5 over Press Conference. Ring Charmer is next, close between Duke and on the far side, A Gift from Ben.
They're off. At the rail, Rough Entry kicks on well in the early stages and looks for the early advantage. The Distractor will race from off the speed. Up to second goes Mr. Kelly, 3 wide, and Sorelli third. Then the Distractor with Gangley out on the outside, and the trailer is Rare Jewel. Jockey Edwin Gonzalez and Rough Entry to the half-mile point, there by a half a length. In between horses, Mr. Kelly, the Distractor is clear now. He's in the clear 4 wide. 3 wide Sorelli, 2-path Mr. Kelly, 5 wide Gangley, and 5 to Rare Jewel. Around the forward turn, the opening quarter was cozy, 22 and 4. As they round the forward turn, the pace picks up. From the 3 wide side, Sorelli, from the rail, Rough Entry. Mr. Kelly's in the 2-path, the Distractor giving up ground 4 wide, 2.5 to Gangley, and 3 more to Rare Jewel. They run to the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile from home. From the inside, Rough Entry. From between, upset-minded Mr. Kelly. The Distractor needs to do better than that. Off the turn and the stretch drive through a 45 1/2 mile. Rough Entry kicks back gamely to take the lead. From the outside and Mr. Kelly. From between horses, Sorelli. The Distractor and Gangley are next. Mr. Kelly has another crack at Rough Entry close to home. Rough Entry digs in. Rough Entry wins. Second, Mr. Kelly. Third is
for the Jamaica Derby, the 103rd running of it, and they're off for the Derby. Secret Admiral breaks in behind horses. California Gold over on the far side. Thalita comes right through now, going for that lead. Mojito is right there too. Strike Smart looking for room in between them as they leave the quarter pole for the first time and come away toward us in the stands. Mojito the grey on the outside, possibly just the leader. Thalita is close up with Strike Smart. California Gold down against the rail. Money Miser staying close all the time. Strike Smart fading out just a bit. Caught by Huntsman as they passed us for the first time, and Mojito has been sent straight to that lead. Money Miser in pursuit with Thalita. California Gold is down against the rail. Huntsman racing on their outside, then Strike Smart and Ability. Kai on the go on the outside of Super Alex. Down against the rail, that's Secret Admiral. Life is Life on the outside, Steen toward the back, and on Charter at the back of the field as they arrive over toward the far side and the 7. It is Mojito attempting to go all the way, striding out by some 3 lengths. Being chased by Money Miser and Thalita in third. Huntsman is racing next as they make the way toward the final 6 in the Derby. Behind Huntsman, a gap opens up to Ability and California Gold fading. Strike Smart and the rest have mountains to climb as they leave the 6. Super Alex and the Secret Admiral stablemates race up together. Steen in behind them with Life is Life. Further back to Kai on the go, and on Charter has not improved as the strung out field leave the 5 and Mojito continues to lead. Huntsman is left 3 lengths down. Thalita now asked to go after the leader. There too, that is Money Miser as they're arriving at the half-mile marker. A huge gap opens up to Ability. Strike Smart is next with Super Alex on the outside of Secret Admiral. Life is Life in the red silks races ahead of Steen. Then we have California Gold on Charter, and Kai on the go has faded badly as the leaders now leave the 3. It is Mojito stealing away Ability. The surprise of the party now comes on the scene on the outside as they leave the 5/16th, and Ability has now taken charge at the top of the lane in the Derby. The grey Mojito will have to dig deep. Here is a Money Miser now let loose, but it is Ability, the rider changing his hold. Ability out in front, Money Miser drifting to the right. Mojito is back in third. It is Ability with a furlong to run. This is the 103rd running of the Jamaica Derby, and Ability holds a 3-length lead over Money Miser inside the final 16th. It is Ability and Alan Bongo, John Mirage. They're going to win the Derby and create an upset. Ability wins it over Money Miser. Secret Admiral running on is third. Mojito can only manage 4th, and Thalita 5th.